We present human-aware object placement for visual environment reconstruction. In this work, we reconstruct a 3D scene that best affords humans interacting with it from images of a single color camera. This is challenging, as the lack of depth information causes the scale and placement of objects to be inconsistent with reference to the humans interacting with them. We present MOVER, which stands for Human Motion Driven Object Placement for Visual Environment Reconstruction. We term Human Scene Interaction as HSI. Each frame contains valuable information about humans, objects, and the proximal relationship between them. MOVER accumulates this information across frames to produce a refined 3D scene comprised of repositioned input objects so that it is consistent with the estimated 3D human. Humans in estimated scenes penetrate objects or lack contact with objects and hover in the air when estimated in isolation. Humans interpenetrate objects even when the 3D scenes and humans are jointly optimized with single or sequential images, without explicitly modeling human scene contact. In contrast, we accumulate HSIs across multiple input images and optimize the 3D scene to reconstruct a consistent, physically plausible, and functional 3D scene layout. MOVER is an optimization-based approach. We initialize our approach using separate estimates for the 3D humans from SimplifyX and Pair, the 3D scene and the ground plane from Total 3D Understanding. For the estimated body poses, we predict contact vertices for all bodies using POSA. The explicit foot contact points are used as constraints to refine the camera orientation and the ground plane prediction. Then we optimize the object layout by 2D bounding boxes and silhouette constraints to better align the input image. However, the estimated scene still violates HSIs. Our method leverages multiple HSIs across the entire input data to refine the scene to perform better HSIs. These HSIs provide the following constraints. First, depth order constraint. Humans that move in a scene are occluded, or occluded objects. We exploit this to constrain the depths of the objects in the scene. Specifically, all frontal bodies provide the near depth range for objects, while all the behind bodies provide the far depth range. We constrain the depth of a projected object to lie in the corresponding range. Second collision constraint. Humans move through free space and do not interpenetrate objects. We use the signed distant field of all reconstructed bodies to penalize all interpenetrating vertices of objects and bodies. Third, contact constraint. When humans and objects are in contact, the contact surfaces occupy the same place in space. We directly assign the contacted body vertices of each body to different objects. We minimize the distance between the contacted bodies and the contacted object parts. Incorporating multiple HSIs collectively from the whole video, we can improve the 3D scene further. The reconstructed scene, in turn, can be used to improve 3D human pose estimation, such that the bodies perform more realistic HSIs. MOVER recovers better 3D scenes and interacting humans compared to our baseline Total 3D Understanding and Holistic Mesh. Besides, the estimated multiple bodies for one person in Holistic Mesh have different body shapes, leading to severe translation jittering problems. The human floats in the air in Total 3D Understanding, while the table in the estimated scene from Holistic Mesh has interpenetration with sitting bodies. In the results from Total 3D Understanding, humans walk through the 3D scene because the scale of the reconstructed scene in isolation from Total 3D Understanding is inconsistent with estimated humans. Holistic Mesh does not model the human scene contact explicitly, leading to estimated humans floating in the air. In contrast, our method leverages contact constraints, depth constraints, and free space constraints with no object contact to estimate more accurate and realistic 3D scene layouts where humans interact in a more physically plausible way. In contrast to the state-of-the-art, MOVER reconstructs a consistent, physically plausible 3D scene layout. We have demonstrated that accumulated HSIs computed from a monocular video can be leveraged to improve the 3D reconstruction of a scene.